Hello, hey.
Hey, Sabra.
Well, I'm excited. We got a week. We're well down less than a week to do
Yep.
this next training, and
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of thinking, maybe a little bit. What would be if someone said, why take child-centered play therapy training? What would your answer be? And then I'll give mine.
I think this is probably my favorite one. First of
Mm,
all, I'm going to say it's my favorite one because it's so flexible. And I think anybody who is new to play therapy, I mean, this is like your beginning to really
yeah,
have a core foundation of understanding child-centered play therapy. And it's fun too. It's so
yeah,
much fun. It is really allowing that child that's in your room to lead while we follow. And it's
yeah.
flexible, it's creative. It may seem intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, it's something that you can just grow and develop and make it your own while you're in a room with the child. So it's probably my favorite one, and the one that's always have a good refresher, even for myself too.
Yeah.
Even as a
Hmm.
therapist, is a good refresher, even for myself to, look at myself and notice the things that I could do even a little bit better and learn from other clinicians inside of the room too. So I would say this is my favorite one, hands down. It's
Yeah.
very creative, something that you can easily learn, even practice. I when I first learned it, I practiced it on my other friends and other clinicians. So I'd say all those little components add together for me. This is my favorite one, and I'm just loving for anyone to show up for this one.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I think it's the one if you can that foundation, if you're able to, know how to be in the room and let the child lead. I had a clinician who reached out. She's not a play therapist and doesn't plan to be a play therapist, but she said, I'm getting I have clients who are kids and they're coming in the room and I do have toys, but I'm like, I don't know, what to do. And I'm finding I'm being too directive. And so she wants to realize how to be non-directive, but also how to respond to what the child's playing with. Kind of maybe see what ways to engage. So I think it's definitely one for those. This is that great one to have in your skill set if you're going through to become a registered
Hmm.
play therapist. It's definitely you're going to learn the history about play therapy, Virginia Axeline's principles, and not just what they mean, they are, but what they mean and how you really use them as a clinician in the room to really meet the needs and support your clients. But also, where if you're just as a clinician, this is a great training just to learn this skill of how to be non-directive, how to be reflective, how to really be in the room with a client and
Hmm.
letting them decide. So I think it's a definitely it's one that I love. I find it a refresher myself for working with clients. I think it's too important to be able to know how to be silent and not have to
Oh,
always
yeah.
say, what are you thinking? Or why are you doing that? What does that mean? Instead, to challenge yourself to say, okay, I'm going to sit and but be mindful and watch and see, oh, what, oh, wow, you really look excited. Or wow, look at you. Where I think preteens really, often that feels weird maybe to have someone say that, but it also I know maybe a lot of clients really like, oh, someone's really paying attention to me.
I totally agree, and I think it helps the client, like you said, whether it's a teenager or a child. So another thing that's so wonderful about child-centered play therapy that it can go for multiple ages, and it does help the child feel noticed, feel
Yeah,
seen. That you see me, even though it might feel kind of weird coming out of your mouth, like, oh, you're excited, you're happy, you're disappointed, whatever it might be. You're teaching the child at the same time their feelings and their emotions, and also help them notice what they feel, helping them be aware.
yeah.
As maybe as silly as it kind of sounds, but
Mhm.
you are helping them.
Mhm.
It's at the same time, it's like a rhythm, it's like music, all in the same room in a category at the same time.
Yeah, I love that. It's like music. It's like finding that dance, that rhythm with
Hmm.
your client. And then I think what's been the powerful part of this training is the mock um the mock what was oh the mock videos that we have that you did that those are great. I really love those. I thought those were really um
Yeah.
really great.
I think a lot of people, I think one of our favorite things that we see in this particular training. when I show a video that I do with my oldest son actually, and I show that how you could do child centered play therapy pretty much anywhere really, and it's very creative. I mean, it's funny, it's helpful too. It even helped me see myself in areas of where ah I could pull back here, or maybe I was going a little too fast right here. It's good. It's good feedback even from other clinicians that might be in the room too. So having this mock video is very helpful because the child is being their authentic self.
Yes.
Um, 24/7,
Yeah.
100%, whether
Yeah.
they're nervous, or they're scared, or they're happy, or they're disappointed from leaving the
Yeah.
playroom.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
being who they are,
Yeah.
and we want to do that as well. We want to be
Right.
authentic because they can tell, of
Right.
course. So when you're doing the child-centered play therapy, it helps, like like you said, Saber, like finding that dance. But this is a
Yeah.
nice refresher, or if you're
Yeah.
new to it, just
Mm-hmm.
a nice core
Mm-hmm.
foundation for
Mm-hmm.
just things that you need for
Yeah.
yourself to be, the clinician that you as a registered play therapist.
Right. No, I think it's so true. And where I think what we all, you and I bring in, as we have two different clinicians that we bring in, definitely our approaches. We're going to share our experiences. We're going to really share about how important it is to really honor a client's culture, ethnicity,
Hmm.
values, and that as a therapist, you really want to lean in from a lens of cultural humility. So we'll definitely be talking about how that comes up in the playroom, why the toys in the what the playroom should look like, how to make sure that you have a diverse playroom that has toys and dolls that clients get to see themselves in, so that it's really a space that they feel safe and comfortable. So I'm excited. We've had people who have come for a refresher and have loved it, people who are new to using this who have loved it. So it will be next Sunday from 9 to 4:30, May 7th, and you can get play therapy contact hours in person. You can get live webinar hours for if you attend virtual, and then you can get CEUs from National Board of Counselors and then NASW. So you can get lots of CEUs,
Yeah.
lots of fun and lots of information. And then you
Hmm.
also get an ebook that we've got for you to have to use after the training. It's got 10 sessions of how to start using a child-centered play therapy session, how to incorporate with families. So definitely any questions, just, reach out, but we'll put the information where you can register, and we will see you Sunday.
All right. See you guys. See you.